Yo, 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 what is going on? IK Familia, BN, it's your boy, Mr. Kingdom Builder. Man, we are back again, finally, bringing you our updated September list for the top 15 strongest players based on their true power. And a little bit of context here, the number 15 spot could be plus or minus within about 1,000, if you will, for margin of error. Again, I was trying to keep the threshold at about 235k true power and above to cover from. So if anything, it's a pure top 14 with like a bubble 15 honorable mention, just so I can cover myself so the people with the pitchforks don't come out and say, "Boss, how did you miss this?" In addition, I also want to give some another threshold context, which is that we only went up to server 45 just because we started noticing a downward trend at the average or the top true power pretty much bubbling out. And so again, if there's any ginormous, humongo, monstro like whales that are beyond 45, feel free to send me a screenshot. Again, I'll try and put like a pinned comment edit just for, again, somewhat of an honorable mention, or add you to the spreadsheet for anyone that wants to take a look for the September issue or the update here on the 14th that we're taking this from as well. That is also taken from the 14th. I got to put in all the preferences, right? So just so people know. Okay, with that out of the way, here are the top 15 strongest players in Infinity Kingdom for September 2021, specifically data taken on the 14th. Here we go. Number 15. And I did it right this time because I know number 1, I have my little title columns here. All right. Miss Bunny, shout out at 233K, 217,000, even though I probably should have said K at the end. True power for her primary March from server 8, rocking that DPS Alliance. Shout out to Miss Bunny. Number 14. June, or Jun. I'm going to go with June. Just, it sounds better when I say it that way. 235,553 from server 19, playing in the Juan. I really want to say Wonton, for it to not come across like that. That's just where I'm going. I just had Chinese yesterday. That could just be me. Number 14. Number 13. We have mayonnaise. Don't put mayonnaise on your wonton. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Coming in at number 13 position, 236,316 points for his true power strength. From server 19 as well in the WN Juan Alliance. The number 12 strongest player in the game based on current true power, Cassidon. Now, you guys might remember Cassidon. He's in top, and he was in our last, I want to say, top 15 strongest true power player. So nice to see him making a return. 236,461, only about 150 above mayonnaise. Again, server 9, playing in TOP top alliance over there. Number 11 is Burgle. Right, someone I know from server 8 at 236,558 for his true power, playing in DPS. Now, breaking into the top 10. Number 10 is, I'm just going to go with 2 characters, and they're in server 5 in Nuke, 236,939 for the true power here. And then we break in, here we go to the top 9. We have Kin Emperor, significantly named after the Immortal, at 237,648 true power, server 9, playing in top. Now we get to our number 8 strongest player, Ninja Turtle, 238,162 for true power, server 5, playing in MG. Now we get to number 7. We're looking at Za Holden, I'm going to go with. 238,591 for his primary troop. Server 9, playing for top, TOP. All right, now we get number 6. Toy Bloke, the man, the myth, the legend, my boy Toy, TB, coming in at 238,702 troop power. Server 9, in TOP. Got to give a shout out to my boy TB, man. I actually met Toy Bloke before he even got in to Infinity Kingdom and was talking to him early on, I think when he had started off in server 4 or had been playing there for a little while. So really nice to see him making a return as well. Okay, number 5 here on the list. We break into our top 5 strongest players in Infinity Kingdom as of September 2021. Number 5 is Scuba Steve, taking deep dives into the Undertrench. coming in at 239,126 troop power. Server 16 playing for CG. Now our top 4. Number 4 most strongest players, Jezstar. Shout out to Jezzer. What up, baby? 239,381 for his troop power. Server 11 playing for BXS. Now, our top 3 we're finally breaking into. Number 3, Mars Double Dizzers, coming in at 239,551. Server 5 playing for Alliance MG. Now, our top 2 strongest players. I don't know if I'm going to say you're going to find this interesting. Well, we'll see how it goes. Number 2, Lord Johnny, 241,053 for the troop power. Again, playing in Server 9 for TOP. And the number 1 strongest player in the game right now is EQ. I really wanted to go with GQ. I just feel like that would be so much fancier. But we'll keep it lit. EQ 244,582 troop power. Server 9 playing for TOP, and a nice bump up as well at almost 3.5K, or a little over 3.5K actually, from number 2 to number 1. The reason I say it's interesting is because the conception has been for a while among the IK community that like a lot of the strong and top players have been in Server 5, just with it being a war server, and then having on average a lot of, at least based on the active players they have remaining in the server between the 2 alliances for the most part, right? They have a high average troop power amongst a good amount of their active players there. And so it's interesting for me to see that you have 2 players above that, and especially with the number 1 guy being well above that, especially in Mars's case here, where he's 5K, a little over 5K above the number 3 guy. So for me, just more of a side note, a little historical note that I found at least a little interesting. But this rounds out our top 15. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you expect some of the returning names that we saw? I know I want to say there's a few new people here as well. I don't know if we had some of the guys from 19 on the list I guess the last 2 to 3 months ago when we last did the list, unless some people have changed their names. But let me know what you guys think, right? Are you surprised by some of the troop power numbers? Are you surprised about some of the servers with 2 people making it from 19? Again, right, being at least, if you look at the average, right, Server 9 is kind of the bubble. Within the first 9 servers, you're seeing the majority collection of players, and then only 4 out of the top 15 are outside of Server 9, right? And if you think about 11 isn't too far away, but 16 and 19 are a decent date range as far as server opening times away, even just from Server 11, if you just want to kind of use Jezstar as the exception there from BXS. So interesting to see we have some higher numbers going to servers, and it'll be even more interesting if anyone breaks into the top 15, or if we just extend this and maybe do a top 20, top 25, but breaks into the top 15 respectively outside of Server 20 or older. Or I should say younger in that case. But that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you can get updates on when we have new content coming out. Hopefully daily is always our attempt. That's it for me, your boy BN, Mr. Kingdom Builder. We are out. Until next time, we'll catch y'all later.